I'm gonna have a stained arm after this. Please, Mum, do not kill me. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. Of course, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, my name is Alex, lovely to meet you. If you are new, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and also put the notification bell on so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Today's video, oh my goodness, I am so excited. We are going to be testing the new Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This is not new, it's been out for a couple of months I think. I do just want to point out that my amazing friend who I talk about a lot in my videos, her name is Miss EC Beauty on her socials. Her name is Emily. She very kindly sent this to me because she's on the Morphe Glam Fam. If you don't know what that is, Morphe have a PR list, but they also have a Morphe Glam Fam where they send a monthly box out and they gift a certain amount of influencers like Morphe products. Anyway, she already had this and she received it in the Glam Fam and asked if I wanted it, and yes, I do. I have kind of wanted this for ages, but like just never wanted to spend the money on it. I don't know, like there's always those products, aren't there, that you want, but you just don't want to spend your money on it. Anyway, I'm so thankful and grateful to Emily for sending this to me. Like, it literally means the world. It's the nicest thing ever. So you get a review from me using this palette because she has kindly sent it to me, so please go and check out her socials. So this palette retails for £39, so it is more on the expensive side for Morphe, but this is a collab palette, so it kind of makes sense. Let's just get this open because that is what we're here for. Oh, this is upside down. Packaging, I swear she has changed her packaging about 4 different times. I don't know about you. Let me just get the original. So this is the original palette's packaging, and I know this changed once before because I got this much later than it released because this one has all like the shades on the back and stuff. So this is what the original packaging looks like and this what the new one looks like. I do prefer this one, but I swear she's changed her packaging like 4 times. So guys, if you've not seen this yet, I mean you probably have, but oh my god, this palette is so up my street, it is unreal. Like, you got your oranges, your pinks, your purples. This is a me palette. Like, her original looks like this, and it is pretty, but it's more on the neutral side, and I tend to do more colourful looks, especially on my Instagram. I do a lot more neutral looks like in YouTube videos and stuff depending on what eyeshadow palette I have, but this literally screams at me because it's such a me palette. It's also not the same formula as the first palette, I believe. There was a huge drama around this palette recently, I think it was a couple of months ago. Jaclyn didn't even know that Morphe had actually changed the formula of her palette, so this is no longer vegan. I'm sure you guys know about that, but this palette is no longer vegan. So if you don't support brands or if you don't use products that are not vegan and cruelty free, don't get this palette because it's no longer vegan, which is a bit disappointing. Very unprofessional, I think, on Morphe's part, but I think we need to stop rambling and get into this because I've been filming for 5 minutes and I've just been talking absolute crap. As always, in all of my eyeshadow palette reviews, I am just going to go ahead and swatch this all. It is a huge palette, so, you know, please appreciate my efforts of swatching this all for you. Let's get started. I think there is a nice chunkier formula in here, which is different for her as well, so I'm very excited. Let's jump into the swatches. Okay, this is the first 2 rows swatched, and oh my god, look how pigmented this is. I also really like the formula of these new shimmers. I think they've got a little bit of glitter in them, but they're so stunning. And that yellow and that orange, oh my goodness, I need to get those on my eyeballs. This is the 3rd and 4th row, and seriously guys, this pigmentation is actually insane. Like, look how pigmented this red is. What the hell, like this bright purple, the pinks, like I have got a bit of stainage on my fingers from swatching, but Oh my god, if you're going to get payoff like that, that is just so worth it. And this is the last row with all the like darker matte shades. Oh my god, again, so pigmented. I can't believe the pigmentation of the purples, like that is actually insane. Okay guys, so I've swatched the whole palette for you now. I've got some seriously stained fingers and a stained arm, but I think it was worth it. Those swatches were honestly the most beautiful swatches I've ever done in my whole entire life. Like, that pigmentation of these shades is insane. We now need to jump into the eye look because I am rambling too much and I'm so excited to get this on my eyes. I saw Steph Toms in her latest video saying that she loves orange and pineapple juice. I'm drinking it right now. Firstly, I'm gonna take Therapy Sesh, which is like a really that bright light purple shade. If I need to darken it up later, I will, but I'm just gonna start off with that. And I'm also going to use my Jessup 223 Petite Eye Blender brush. And I'm firstly gonna start by like stamping that where I want sort of the cut crease to start. So I'm just going to start this up a bit higher than I normally would because I want to blend the colours sort of on top of this. So I'm just making the shape of the cut crease. Okay, I'm going to take Tipsy Girl, which is the bright pink in palette. I believe Tipsy is the name of one of her dogs. And I'm just going to blend this ever so slightly at the top of that purple. Just so there's no harsh line there, and then I can also blend another shade on top. We can also build the purple back up. Oh sorry, and this is on a Jessup 231 Luxe Petite brush. Then I'm going to take the shade No Joke, which is the bright bold yellow in the palette, and I'm going to take this on a very small brush. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS13 brush. And I'm gonna just take a bit of that and blend at the very, very top of where that pink is. Feel like I'm losing some pigment from the pink and purple. I just feel like I've got like little gaps here. So I'm gonna take an orange. I'm gonna take the shade Feeling Myself, which is this one. I'm just going to grab a tiny bit of that and just put that in between the yellow and the pink, just to bring a bit of pigmentation there. Okay, again going in with Tipsy Girl just under the orange, just to build up the pigment. And then going back in with Therapy Sesh. And then one more time going in with the yellow just to build up that top bit by the brow bone. And also the orange was looking a little bit harsh. I'm finally going to be using a Jaclyn Hill brush. So I've got the JH40 and I'm going to take the shade Dance Party, which is like a dark pink with purple undertones. And I'm going to blend that in the outer and inner corner. So just to blend a bit in with the purple and bring a bit of bring a bit of depth into it. And then we will put a shimmer in the middle of our lid. Okay, I'm gonna take a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42. This is like a flat brush. I'm going to take the shade Ride or Diamonds, and I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid. This is more of that chunky shade. I'm not sure, I haven't played with this formula before, so I don't know. Actually no, is this formula in the vault? Because then I have, but I don't know if this needs to be wet, but I'm just going to put this all in the middle. Okay, that is a chunky shade. It's not working with a brush already, so I'm going to take it on my extremely stained fingers and I'm just going to tap that in. Okay, that shade is blimmin' gorgeous. Oh my god, it looks like dark in the pan, but once you like actually put it on your lids, like it's actually quite a light colour. I am just gonna go back in with the Dance Party shade just to blend out the outer corners of that slightly so it doesn't look harsh. God, I should have brought this like all the way up to my brow bone because this shade is blimmin' stunning. I'm just bringing the glitter a little bit up above my crease because it's just absolutely gorgeous and I want to show it off a little bit more, and because I've got hooded eyes sometimes shimmers do get lost in my crease. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm also going to run Dance Party on my lower lash line first. And I'm going to blend it out the tiniest bit with Tipsy Girl. And then on my inner corners and brow bone, I'm going to take the lightest sort of shimmer in the palette, which is called I'm In It, and it is a like pink duochrome. It's not the same formula as that shade we use on the inner corner. It's like a normal shimmer. It does seem quite dry, so I'll see what that's like. Okay, that's not like the shimmeriest shimmer. Like, I don't even think it's a shimmer. It's like a satin finish because it doesn't have any particles or anything in it. You can see it, but it's just not my favourite formula. I would have preferred it to be like an actual shimmer. But there you go. This is the finished eye look. I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to finish my eyes off with lashes and mascara. I'm going to put a nice lipstick on and then I'll be right back to share with you my final thoughts. So guys, this is the finished look. I did throw on some Unicorn Cosmetics Peachy Pie lashes. So I could see like the shimmer in the middle of my lid. I used the Benefit Bad Girl Bank mascara, and then I know you guys expected me to do a nude, not today. I decided to throw on a bold bright pink lip just to tie it all together, and plus I've got a pink scrunchie and like I think it just all goes. This is just a mini Jeffree Star prom night lipstick. I don't think I've actually worn this. Oh, tell a lie, I think I actually used it for my New Year's Eve tutorial. Haven't touched it since. I feel like I need to wear more bold lips. My drawer is 90% nude, so yeah, it's nice to throw on a bold lip every once in a while. So guys, this is the finished look. Let me know down below what you think of it. Obviously this is a full review, so I'm going to now let you know my thoughts and opinions on this palette. So the quality is absolutely insane. I know they changed their formula, but I think it's worked in a good way because the pigmentation is just insane. I feel like though it's gonna stain like absolute crazy because I've got pink stains everywhere now. But after all of that, like this look I created today, I am obsessed with. The shades are so pigmented, and like shades you wouldn't expect to be pigmented, like the bright purple, the pinks. Oh my god, I'm so impressed. I think they blended really well together. I did try and do like the whole like sunset vibe, and I think it did work. The shade in the middle of my lid, definitely a different formula to like Morphe's like standard shimmers. It is incredible. It's like it looks like wet on the skin, and it has like small glitter particles in it. It is absolutely beautiful. Even the darker shades that I use, like the darker pink, purple, literally went on with no problems whatsoever. I had the tiniest amount of fallout with that shimmer shade on the middle of my lid, but that is it. I didn't get no fallout from any of the matte shades, so I'm extremely impressed. I know this isn't the cheapest Morphe palette that they do, but the quality is insane. Like, the quality is there. Highly, highly, highly recommend this. If you're like umming and ahhing like I was about it, I'm confirming for you that you do need this. Like, it is just stunning. Definitely the quality of this palette is, I feel like this is better than her original palette, and just a bit more fun. I just feel like this palette is the original's like older sexy sister. I don't know, it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna stop talking now because I keep going on about it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment down below what you think of the look I created today, and what do you think of this palette. I would love to know. Of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I'm gonna stop talking now. I will see you in my next video. Bye.